She was a good friend, and she was a delightful friend. I appreciated her, and I got along with her, and I enjoyed her. She came from Kingston and grew up and went to the convent and then eventually entered. And then she came back and she taught here. I think she taught in Ottawa too. Art was her thing, you know. She did teach art here and she did a lot of painting. She was very attentive to seniors and she had her studio there after she finished teaching. The elderly sisters and all kinds of people took lessons from her, and I don't know where all their paintings went, but they certainly, you could kind of tell that Marion had influenced them, you know, in their painting. Then she came out west to Marywood. She was there in the prayer house, and she had taken some preparation, you know, to meet people and do spiritual direction and that. It was the elderly people who really appreciated her. And as I said, I had a ministry that took me around the diocese. When I came to that area, she would come with me. We would often stay in a bed and breakfast and that. And I remember one time we were near a place where there was hot springs, and I had finished what I needed to do there. So at 9 o'clock in the morning, we were in the hot springs, and it was cold, but not the hot springs, but the weather was cold. But anyway, we were in the hot spring and we giggled about being there. Anyway, she was very spontaneous like that. One of the pictures that I'm sure you've probably seen is she had made a retreat, and she was reflecting on Marguerite Bourgeois as an older woman. She drew this picture of Marguerite sitting out, and the reflection went something in the area of, well, I kind of got out on them, and I'm sitting here about all that has happened over the years. Something to the effect that it was all good. It kind of was a reflection of Marion's following of Marguerite, you know. I remember saying, well, Marguerite didn't always keep the rules, you know. I think her pictures kind of reflect her love of color and nature. She loved Howe Island, our place. There's a statue over there that she touched at. That was another thing she tended to do, was when statues were kind of getting chipped and that, she would fix them up and make them look pretty good, that kind of thing. That was Marion, you know. And she would look at something and say, oh, I know, I kind of have a feeling of what they were thinking and so on. So they are some of the memories I have of Marion Lawless, CND.